After all we have done, humans are hunting us. But I fear we are all targets now.
No matter how big your movie has been this summer, everybody's scared of that Optimus Prime.
I know. Scared of those big-ass giant robots, which are sentient. Are they a race? Are they robots?
Mark, here's the thing. It doesn't fucking matter. If they do have a mind of their own, it's the fucking dumbest mind in the world.
Okay.
They're stupid. They're fucking idiots.
It's just that, okay, I'm going to have a lot of questions during this review. I know it.
Why you gonna have questions?
He can't answer.
we did see the same movie, right?
No,
I sat there looking just as dumbfounded as you did. Don't think you're gonna get answers here. I tell you what, maybe we'll get Michael Bell on the phone in a little while, and if he don't freeze up on us, maybe he'll answer some shit for us.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, man, these Transformers are back now. Everyone's been talking. They said, "Oh, wait a minute, hold on." We finally got rid of that old pussy ass. What's his name? Shia LaBeouf.
We got a real leading man this time.
We got a tough guy.
The lead man with hair on his nuts.
Yeah. Tough guy. He's got experience. He's got experience in doing action movies, and he just starred in what I think is Michael Bay's best movie, which is Pain and Gain.
Oh, Pain and Gain. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, we got Mr. Wahlberg right here. Look at him. He's even saying, "Yeah, bring them fucking robots on." Hey, bro, bring them on, bro. but yeah, man. And they said we got rid of all the stupid humor.
Yep.
Now and here's the thing about it. That word extinction, the reason why they call it that is because the world that the Autobots have worked so hard to protect, humanity has finally turned on them, and they are hunting them down and killing them off one by one. Don't matter if you Decepticon, Autobot, you a nigga to all of them. As far as they're concerned. And they don't give a damn. So they say
That's why I want to object to you using that, but that's about right.
that's about right? Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah.
But they said that darker tone is what's going to lead into a better film here. And you know what? Every fucking time it's the same dumb shit. As a matter of fact, when you say it gets better, from my point of view, they get dumber.
Well, Corey, you know what? Maybe we do disagree. Because everything you said about, the setup, like the people have been saying how, yeah, better leading man, don't have the dumb, crass jokes, darker tone. It's all true. It's every bit of that in the first day of this movie. But this movie is about 5 days long. Let's be fair about this. Let's not look at the other movies, just judge it for what it is. And I was like, you know what? This ain't so bad. But there's another 2.5 hours that stinks on ice.
There's a point in this movie where they say, we're hunting down these robots, and they find one of them, Tommy. They find one of them, and they tear his ass apart. I don't know which one it is, because they all look fucking
Yeah, right.
but
Yeah.
I know
They make it sad. Like, you watch the robot plead for his life, like, no, why are you doing this?
Oh, he's begging, man. I don't know which one it was. They had one robot that was the best actor in this movie.
That's true.
They were tearing his ass apart.
Yeah.
What's that robot's name? Dead motherfucker. And Martin's right. There was a good 5 minutes where you feel so sorry for him. He's like, "Please, I'm an Autobot. I helped you. I saved you." And they're like, "Fuck."
Look into your heart.
Yeah, look at He's
Was it really?
big ass robot on his knees looking up at humans, talking about, "Look, please, look into your heart." He's like, "Just mercy, please don't hurt me." And they and it's pitiful. It's sad. And
It's like that scene in RoboCop when they blow Murphy away.
Oh, shit.
oh man, and you thinking they got something here. I've never felt this kind of emotion in any of these movies at all.
Yeah.
And once they killed that robot right there, they killed the fucking film. You have some of the worst writing. This is the worst writing that would go into a children's show.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the writing for an adult show. This is the writing for like a children's show. The action is kind of adult oriented. You actually have somebody that says "fuck" in here.
Oh yeah,
I mean you have all these things that are going on that seem to be geared towards a PG-13 action film. But when you get right down to the dialogue, to the characters, when you get down to the plot itself, it's stuff that would be written for a Nickelodeon show that might be canceled in one season. This is not a movie directed by Michael Bay.
It's not.
It's not. This is a movie that's directed by effects artists. They're not telling the story. The parts that Michael Bay directs in this film, he directs little comedy skits. Little comedy skits that always end on some little cute note or some winking nod to the camera. Nothing that's ever genuinely funny or written very clever. Those are his parts. When he's not directing those parts, the special effects team is doing all the work.
I would take the special effects team to task also.
Don't do that. They worked hard.
Well, you know what?
They already get shit
Either they weren't paid enough. Like something I started to notice in the last hour of the film is that they either ran out of time or ran out of computing power, because the edges started to look really crunchy and everything was shiny. I was like, this shit was supposed to have another pass at a render, and they just didn't do it.
You know what? You're right about that. All you see in this trailer right here, all of this is some of the best impressive stuff in the film. What they're not showing you is that, you're right, Martin, they build these other robots. Stanley Tucci, his company, he's supposed to be like some evil Steve Jobs type character. He's building these robots out of this material. Are you ready for it? Transformium. Say it with me.
Shit.
Transformium.
Yeah, I was like,
Really?
I was like, nobody will come up with anything to top unobtainium. And I was like, they gave it their best shot though.
And for these robots that are made out of transformium or transforming, whatever the fuck it's called, it's some of the worst CG cube effects you've seen well, maybe if it was in just an average film, but for a movie where they pride themselves, or Michael Bay is throwing everything he has into it, they look like shit next to the stuff that they're doing, that they're pulling off.
Maybe they were like, they ran out of time, or they just like, we bought every computer in Silicon Valley. We have nothing else to process this with.
But I took 4 notes right here to just tell you, to try to just explain to you simply why this movie's bullshit. Number 1, they knocked somebody out with a car. And it was not an Autobot. It wasn't a Decepticon. It was a dude driving a car in slow motion that punched somebody with the wheel. Didn't scrape his face off. Head didn't obliterate. Just like a regular fist. Just gave him a soft punch too.
That's what you got hung up on?
That's number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got hung up on that. I'm just kind of like, come on, it's just some things that you just insult me with.
There's so many of those.
But wait a minute. Number 2 right here. They just pull Autobots out their asses. Robots that you just don't know who they are. They just come out of nowhere. They give you a name and they say, let's go. Some of the biggest voices you hear with these Autobots are
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
Yeah.
and Ken Watanabe. Because he's Asian, they made his robot a samurai.
Yeah.
Who calls Optimus Prime sensei and everything.
And he even mixes his L's and R's like extra.
Where are your Optimus Prime? You know what I mean? That kind of shit. That's why he calls him sensei, because he can't pronounce his fucking name.
Yeah, he's an Asian robot with a speech impediment.
But why? Why do they have an Australian robot? Why? What makes them these characters? Why does John Goodman's character, who I like his voice work, but why does he have a beard?
Let me ask you a question. Why is it that Optimus Prime, when he's a truck, is a brand new truck that just rolled off the showroom, and yet as soon as he transforms, suddenly he's got scrapes and battle scars on his paint job?
Oh, I'll do you one even better. Optimus Prime starts out the movie battle-torn, bullet holes in him. He's worn. He's saying, I'm hiding because I'm injured and I need help. But that gets to a point where he's driving down the street and he just scans a truck and he's brand new and shiny again.
They all keep doing that. Bumblebee, he's black. He scans another vehicle and then now he's all yellow.
It's like, you could have done that the whole fucking time?
Dude, don't get me started on that.
Oh, but wait a minute. I think I know what you're going to say, Martin, because this is my last one right here. Now, you're probably saying, well, that's an alien technology, even if you don't want to acknowledge that they could do this anytime they want to. But speaking of things that they can do anytime that they want to, fuck me, okay? I'm just going to tell you how the movie ends up ending, because there's really nothing to spoil here. Optimus Prime lights up his fucking heels and flies. Not just in the air, not some Superman type stuff. No. He flies to another planet. He flies to space. And I'm thinking all this time you've been grabbing on the buildings and been falling.
Has a rocket feature.
Yeah.
He never bothered to.
They've been falling throughout the entire movie, falling from skyscrapers, falling from another ship. There's a point when they did get across the world and they're like, well, we got this ship here. I think it can get us there faster. He never bothers to mention like, oh, I can fly you there.
He gives a speech too. I'm coming to get you, people. And he just flies off. And even the other Autobots are like, did you see this shit?
Man.
Anybody knew he could do that?
A lot, you know what? We're all charged up and we're not mentioning what's really wrong with this movie. Is that it's about 3 or 4 Transformers movies in one, because they have so many plot lines. There's no way you can keep up with them. This character, this main villain, or one of the main villains, never figure out what his motivation was.
Well,
and before you
knew-
can, here's another main villain.
You know what? I did like the main villain for the first half of the movie.
Yeah.
It's I forgot what this guy's name is. He's not an Autobot or Transformer, but he's from a totally different place, and so the humans just decide to work with him. They say, well, fuck, we got to get together with another weird motherfucker to wipe out the Autobots and the Decepticons. Cool. And he's kind of a badass. He has a gun that comes out of his face. He's kicking ass and hunting down these robots. It's actually cool until you start getting into more of his backstory and realize, wow, this is dumb too. So,
Yeah.
and let's just leave the robots alone. I mean, they're the best parts of the movie. So you're probably saying, well, what about the humans? Yeah, what about the humans? You got this girl here, Nicola Peltz, and then her boyfriend who is Irish but lives in Texas
and talks with an Australian accent whenever he remembers to use an accent.
Whenever he remembers, yeah, he's they serve no purpose in the movie at all. He's there just to make Mark Wahlberg mad because that's his daughter's boyfriend, and she is there. This is the most useless chick in this day of strong women.
Yeah.
In this day where women usually take charge, like, well, shit, if you ain't gonna help me, I'll help myself. She's the throwback. Her lines in the movie are, help, daddy, please. She's always in trouble. See, people had asked Tommy to do a math question for me. She was born in 1995. That makes her what today?
I thought it was 18, but I saw him then 19.
Okay.
So
either
or.
Either way it goes, Michael Bay like him barely legal, doesn't he?
He clearly does.
He couldn't.
I didn't know she was that young.
He could not wait for her to turn 18 to put that camera up in her ass, man, and try to
get that legal consent.
Got that legal. and tried to be sneaky about that shit too.
Yeah.
He tried to think he being slick. There's a scene in the trailer.
Yeah.
Where Mark Wahlberg actually even tells her, he's like, your shorts are getting shorter by the minute. And he makes sure to put a camera on there. Just because you make a joke about it don't mean you ain't doing some perverted shit. I know what you're doing, man. All up in her ass, man. I mean, she ain't doing that
man.
Megan Fox leaning over a car shit, but really, come on, man.
Well, you remember the last movie, the whatever the Megan Fox replacement was? Remember she opened the car door? Just legs all the way open.
It just came out. Vagina said
first.
Vagina. Yeah, vagina. That vagina just said.
Get that sun out of my face.
Shit. Michael Bay, come on, man.
Yeah, man, don't be so obvious.
I know you like Victoria's Secret models. I know you like young girls, but God, let them be 21 before you all up in that ass, man. Come on, man. You too old for that shit now.
Now you turn to an old pervert.
Now you get an old pervert. Yeah.
It's not sexy anymore, Michael, but you're not that guy anymore.
Yeah.
You're just the old perverted director.
Motherfucker waiting out in the high school parking lot with a camera.
Yeah, right. Want to be in the next Transformers movie?
The only person that I really liked in the movie is Mark Wahlberg. The guy actually is a good leading man for this film.
Yeah. He seemed like the perfect fit. Like, hey, maybe they'll get it right this time.
And there's even parts where you think it's gonna be badass. Kelsey Grammer there are moments where he can be menacing when they allow him to before he crosses over into just being another one-note angry guy.
Yeah.
But there's a moment when I even saw a clip of this and I thought, oh shit, even the humans got something to do now. He has a little standoff with Mark Wahlberg, and Mark Wahlberg ain't gonna ever take no shit from nobody. Right? He's like, you talking to him, man? But when I saw this clip right here, I thought, well, finally, they're giving the humans a little bit of a foundation here too.
Mr. Yeager, who do you think I work for? You're trying to protect your family. I'm trying to defend the nation from alien war. We've had a taste of what that looks like, and we are not going to tolerate another.
Cheers.
Now, there is a version of this conversation.
He looks scared.
Shit. You're going to get to graduate with honors. Life as you know it will go on. You have no idea what you're involved with here.
He looks just like my dad, man.
Whipped off those glasses.
The version of this conversation. The one you sent in the hired help to murder my little girl. Are you gonna man up and do it yourself?
Bro.
Oh, man, why you gotta bring up old shit?
What's your preference?
I like the way Kelsey Grammer's like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Look at it right there. Shit, your move, bitch. Shit, I'm Frasier. Fuck Wahlberg. Yeah, let's go, bro. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I don't even like to I don't like to take movies so seriously that I judge people by them, that I judge your taste, and I try to tell you who you are, that I'm better than you just by your taste in films. But I will say this. You could be my friend, but if you like these Transformers movies, especially this one, when you come around me, just don't talk film, because you and I will not get along. And I will say this much. If you are a person who has more than 2 friends, 2 or more friends that enjoy these films, you need a new group of friends. They are keeping you down. You an ignorant motherfucker and they're keeping you down. I don't get it. I see all kind of critics right now saying you have to see this. I don't understand it. This is the most cynical type of filmmaking out there. Like I always say, no one cares about any kind of story here, any kind of character, as long as you come in and give money to this franchise, which they know that you will. There's no attempts here to do anything but put special effects up. I'll say rental in as much as watch it on TV. I wouldn't give this my money, but really the way I feel right now is straight up bullshit. Straight up bullshit.
Yeah, I was going to say, why would you even say rental on this? I really did go in wanting to give it a chance, trying to be fair, and even giving it more of a chance than I should have. But there's just a point, like, no movie, no matter how good or bad, should keep you in there as long as this movie does. And to have this many plots going on. And for anybody who says like, hey man, I just want to see Optimus Prime riding a dinosaur, it's really not that interesting. Like by the time they get to it and you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, I sat through all this for that. I lost 3 days of my life. I was like, you know what? I think this might be the best of these Transformers movies. And it's still a piece of shit.
Yeah, you know what? And I feel bad for myself. Just 2 days ago, I was telling Tommy, but wait, man, Optimus Prime rides a T-Rex with a sword. That's going to be badass.
Well, was it badass in any way at all?
It was, no, Martin, it was not.
Not even a little bit.
I can't believe that I did not look at this and say, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It really is. The way they even try to explain these goddamn dinosaurs is dumb. I like the way they introduced the movie with the dinosaurs, and they even telling the camera, "Ooh, look what we found." Oh, y'all bet you can't wait till the end of the movie. When you get there, it's like it's not that long, and it's really some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
There's no excuse for this movie. Matter of fact, I don't understand why it's so long. Since if they'd made it shorter, they could have recouped more money because it can be shown more times in the theater in a day. It's like it's excess. Yeah, it's poorly done and it's excessive.
It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. It ain't got a goddamn thing to say.
It doesn't.
There are Jewish Holocaust movies that have a lot to say that don't go on this long. I mean, this is ridiculous.
I mean, that's just a point where you go like, even if you like it, there's a point you go like, I get it.
Please live up to that word, Extinction.
So how does this stack up to the second Transformers movie? That's clearly the worst one.
Is it?
I think.
I mean,
I haven't seen this.
I mean, like when you or I hear somebody say like, well, that was the worst one. I'm like, I don't know, man. To me, they're all pretty much the same. I haven't seen an improvement anyway.
You know what? No, the second one. Actually, Martin, you're kind of right, because that's what I was telling people. They always like to say that writer's strike, man. That's what ruined the second one.
No,
I'm like, shit. Well, I'll tell you what. The writers who were on strike on this one went overtime, because I don't see any difference between when they stopped on the strike and this one right here.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, at 2 hours and 45 minutes, fuck that next film.
Exactly.
I don't even know if I need to see it. I have I have this one and that next sequel that they want to release. I've seen it, and really. What am I going to see in the sequel that I haven't seen already?
That's the thing, man. It's like there's so much that happens that don't explain it. You don't really get what everybody's motivation is. And then the nerve to have like a teaser for a sequel. It's like, what more is there left to do?
Yeah, man. I don't know what to say. Hector, I'm sorry. I know Hector's out there right now.
It's not you guys are too critical of the movie. It's like, no, man.
How dare you talk about my friends, my Transformers? Right now, Hector's wheelchair is turning into a robot. I'm coming for you. You know what, people? That it had me laughing. Last night there was a guy who showed up at the movie. He shows up to every screening where it's a big superhero movie or a fantasy film. He's dressed like Wolverine. He is dressed like Captain America. He's dressed like Spider-Man. I think he was a tall hobbit at one point.
Yeah.
And last night he came in dressed up in like Optimus Prime. Now keep in mind,
one of those cheap like grocery store Halloween costumes.
It's those costumes like you buy at the supermarket, like you buy at HEB or something here. I didn't even know they made those in grown man sizes.
I know.
It's a kid's costume.
Exactly.
And he came and had that shit on, and I was hanging out in the parking lot with High and Tony, and we said, it'd be funny if his ass like just turned into a robot. When he like gurky, but he didn't turn into a robot. He just rolled into a ball and just rolled away. And made his own noise, kiki.
Man, I got to feel bad for you because I know you grew up, loving the Transformers. What's this do to you?
First of all, they cock teased me. Because they said, we're rebooting it. And then they come out with this bullshit. They ain't rebooting the fucking thing.
They ain't rebooting. Matter of fact, they kept referring to the last movie all through this movie.
Oh, remember Chicago? Remember Chicago? They act like that shit was as important as 9/11.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it was kind of an allegory for that, which is shameful for some bullshit like this. But what makes me sad about it is that now I'm at the age of 42, and it doesn't look like Michael Bay ain't going nowhere with this movie. And before I die, I might be 80 years old and shitting on myself, and I will go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I will tell them, before I die, I would just like to see somebody reboot this and make a proper Transformers film. Just one.
Ain't nobody gonna do that.
Just one.
Even Make-A-Wish be like, please. You know what? Wait till he gets really sick and just show him the first movie all over.
Yeah, they put in that.
He won't remember.
They put in that animated movie. Transformers a movie. He ain't gonna know the difference. Sitting up there looking at it. It's just like
I got the touch. I got the power.
You've got the touch. Just one. I feel like I want to make a kid. And I just want to raise him to make a Transformers movie.
Just accept that it's over. It's never going to happen.
It's never over, man. I'm not giving up hope.
Shit is over.
It's not done.
Because I watch these movies and I look at you now going like, you used to like a cartoon based on this? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Man,
I tell you what.
You just don't get it.
Go find some of those old Transformer toys. Get one of these cameras you got here.
There you go. Make your own movie.
Make my own stop motion.
Make the best Transformers movie ever.
And it'll be better than the bullshit I saw last night. God damn it, I should do that. Martin.
Uh-oh.
Kick. I got some trivia for you. Yeah, Martin, we got some robot trivia for you. Here we go. Martin, there's so many movies out there where robots have come from another planet and they came to visit Earth. And their stories are so much better than what we saw.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a good range of films right here.
Okay.
From some of the worst to the best.
Okay.
And I guarantee you, even the worst on this list is a contender.
Okay.
For this film that we saw, the Transformers: Age of Extinction. Now, Martin, I'm going to ask you some questions here, and you can either I'm going to give you a description.
Okay.
We have good robots and bad robots. I'm going to describe these candidates for Autobots or Decepticons.
Okay.
You can either give me the movie that they are in, Martin.
Okay.
Or you can tell me the character's name.
Oh, all right.
And Tommy, if Martin can't get it, you feel free to chime in if you want to, too. Do not help him, though.
All right.
All right, then. Let's go ahead and get to our first question right here, Martin. Our first question is, when this Decepticon candidate came to Earth, everyone stopped moving, Martin.
The day the Earth stood still.
Oh, Martin, look at you. You know your robots. Yes.
This name Gort?
Oh, you get extra points for that, too. It is Gort. Pew, pew, pew. From the day the Earth stood still, Martin. Yes. Yes, Martin. Very good. Very good. You started out with some momentum there, Martin. Your MartinCon proud powers are in full effect right now. So let's go ahead and see if you can get this second one. Number 2, this Autobot candidate came to Earth with a case of amnesia, possible Decepticon when threatened.
Oh, that would be the Iron Giant.
There you go. That is the Iron Giant. Came to Earth. Very friendly.
Yeah.
Look, the Iron Giant loves the children, Martin.
Yeah.
But you fuck with him, you catch a bad one quick. Give a damn about you.
That's one of the greatest moments in that movie.
Oh.
When he's like, oh, so this is how y'all want to play?
Yeah.
All right. shoot.
Oh, yeah, shoot. Yeah, exactly. He said, don't let this fucking smile fool y'all. I'll get raw on your ass in a minute. All right, Martin, doing very well. You do know your robots. Now, let's see how well you know them when we get deeper here, man. Some of these might not be as famous as the robots we're talking about. Little low-key robots we have here.
You have to depend on Tommy for some of these.
You might. Tommy, help my man out if you can. Number 3, these little Autobot candidates love to fix broken things. Do not come with their own power sources. Tommy, you think you know this? Don't say anything.
Don't come with their own power sources.
Martin, these little Autobot candidates love to fix broken things. Do not come with their own power sources.
Batteries not included.
Took a while, Martin, but yes, you were right. I know you were fucking with me. You knew this the whole time.
No, I
didn't
didn't. I never saw this movie.
Well, that's even better, man, because it is the little robots from Batteries Not Included. I never saw this movie either.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. Did you know the answer, though?
I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
You just tried to like you did, huh?
Somebody's on his phone like, Google, what's robots?
Yeah. I like the way I thought that you actually knew that you were just high. That's all. Yeah, robots, man. Yeah. Martin, we got 2 more to go.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if you can keep this winning streak up.
All right.
You know what? I got to get you some prizes. I got gold stars for you. I don't have them today. Because I don't want to give you diabetes, man, with those cookies.
Yo, thank you.
Damn it, I would have wanted some cookies.
No, you don't want these cookies.
No, man, look at him.
I know.
He's got the fucking munchies right now. Of course he wants these cookies.
He
Raid your
he
refrigerator
brought the
after
good
we're done.
cookies on the first day.
Do you just keep those throughout the entire?
Potheads don't know any difference.
I guess that's true.
Tommy's eating 7-Eleven burritos every night. Tommy, come on, you wouldn't know any difference. But is it true? Yeah. All right, Martin.
All right.
We got 2 more.
All
2
right.
more here. Now, for this one, we're going way back. This Decepticon candidate came to Earth in the 50s to star in one of the worst movies of all time.
I'm going to guess Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Oh.
No.
Oh, no.
Hey, all right, I got it.
No, sorry, Martin. No, Martin. It is Robot Monster. Roman.
You know what? I was thinking of that, but I got the title wrong.
Oh, you know what? So you did see that picture right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
No, I never saw it, but I just knew that was the creature.
Oh, that creature is what you pictured in your head right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, this is considered to be one of the worst movies of all time. Robot Monster.
But when it was considered one of the worst movies of all time, nobody had seen Transformers 4.
And still, it is a smidge better than Transformers 4. It might not have the special effects.
But if you go see it, you get out 2 days earlier than you would out of Transformers 4.
I mean, even that robot right there looking like, God damn, what I just see? He saw Transformers 4 like, shit, keep this thing. In fact, he put that was a monkey that saw Transformers 4 and put some shit on his head right now. This cannot be unseen.
This can never happen again. Never forget.
Oh, Martin, you were so close. You thought you had it right.
I know.
You thought. Okay, Martin, I got a tricky one here for you.
Uh-oh.
For the last one.
This is
Very
a tricky one.
This is the tricky one right here. Okay, Martin. This cute little Autobot candidate's voice repeats itself over and over again.
Ew.
This cute little Autobot candidate's voice repeats itself over and over again. Martin, do you know?
Wall-E?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said Wall-E.
Oh, I'm sorry, Martin. I should have given you a hint on this one. This one was very tricky.
Okay.
But you being a movie guy, you probably should have been kept up on this. I'm talking about the little robot from Echo. The reason why this is tricky is because
We haven't seen that movie yet.
you saw a trailer though, right?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Well,
In fact, the screening is happening right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you
Well-
scheduled this recording at the same time
Well, guess
as
what?
screening.
This screen is happening right here. This one screen right here. Yeah, Martin, and you are.
Tricky. God damn it, man. Come on.
No, Martin, you should be up on this thing. You should know.
Jeez,
Yeah, a
Christ.
true movie, a true cinephile would have known what I was saying here. Tommy, did you know it? You knew this.
Hell
Tommy,
no,
did. Oh, Martin, but you know what? You got 3 out of 5. That's not so bad. Here, Martin, you know what? I'll give you a bonus question.
All right.
What is the most shitty, bullshit ass movie that we have seen this summer so far?
That would have to be Transformers 4, Age of Extinction.
You were right, Martin. Very right. In fact, you take the grand prize for that one right there.
It's freedom from the movie.
Yeah.
Jeez.
2 hours, 45 goddamn minutes, man. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
How many more of my
my kind must be sacrificed.
You gotta have faith, Prime. Maybe not in who we are, and who we can be.